beautiful smiles. And I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much for having me. It feels so good, and I'm honored to be sitting here with the change makers and strong, powerful women who are doing so much towards women empowerment and menstrual equity. And as you know that it's something very close to my heart, my mom is a gynecologist, a female specialist, जिनको हम कह सकते हैं. And I'm sure most of you got your periods already. Yes? So how was your experience? Same. So did you talk to your mom about this?
Yes.
What did she say? Do you want to share?
She said that it's normal, it's not a big deal.
Is there anyone's mom, dad, who is not supporting or not very comfortable to talk about menstruation? Wow, that's incredible. I think our family plays a very important part in whatever we want to do in our lives, and same did my mom. My mom did the same thing. I was very uncomfortable to talk about menstruation, periods, pads. I was like, no, it's not right. It's very uncomforting because the people I used to meet every day, especially during my school days, I was uncomfortable to go out during period days and talk about it, that I need a pad or I'm on my periods. And I don't want you girls to go through that because I still had the access to talk with a gynecologist, to have periods, to have pads, and to educate myself towards it. But there's so many young girls who don't know about periods, who are taught that it's untouchability, and who are made feel like this is wrong and you should never talk about something which is normal, as your mom said. So right now, I want to educate you about pads, the importance, the sustainability of the pads. It's very important to use and keep changing according to your flow. And whenever you feel uncomfortable, think about it, that why do you want to live your life according to what people think about you? This is your life. Periods is normal, and it should not stop you from achieving your goal. You should be mentally and physically prepared to conquer anything. So if you see anyone who is suffering from this, go and help her. Be her sister, be her friend. Just be by her side. Because together we can change through this. And there are so many young people like you that I'm going to meet. I'm going to get a lot of inspiration from, learn from them. Then I just take that thing out of my mind that my period should not stop me to give an excuse of that I can't do anything. Because we all can do everything and we all are the living examples of that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hi, Tashmi.
Hi, Miss, I just wanted to ask that first period stories are always scary or funny. So, how is your first period? How was your experience?
I think even before I got my first period, my mom taught me about it. So it wasn't that scary, to be honest. It wasn't something like, what is happening? I'm bleeding, I'm gonna die. Knock on wood, fortunately, it didn't happen with me. But I think she has always been by my side, my best friend, taught me and made sure that I spread this word. So the scary part was the pain, I think, because I've never experienced that pain and I was really afraid to tell my mom that this is something that I don't want to go through and why is this happening to me. But when you know that it's a part of your life and you become strong when you go through something. So it's just for all of us. If we ever think of giving up, we ever think that we can't do it, just excuse her. And he's fine because he's also going to marry a woman who will have periods too. If he's going to be understanding towards his partner, then he needs to be understanding towards his sister, his mother, and every women that he meets every single day. So it's important that your brother, a man in your family, understands it, and then you eventually can go out and talk with your male friends or colleagues or anyone that you meet.
Yeah, ma'am. What is your message to young girls like us?
I think you guys already know it. You are so smart, so confident, and my only message to you would always be that just be yourself and love yourself, because you are going to face a lot of challenges in your life, and that's nothing. You're bigger than that. You can conquer anything. Don't let anything or anyone break you from achieving your dreams, because it's meant to be. If you can dream about it, you can achieve it too. And I'm always there to support you. Thank you, ma'am.
Social media is both a boon and a curse. What advice would you give to young girls on not letting it overpower our lives?
I'm 22 and I'm never letting that overpower me, whether it's love or hate. Because we live in 21st century and we have the power to reach around the world and reach everyone through social media. But it depends upon us how we want to use it to uplift each other or to bring anyone down. So whatever you see on social media, it's just 50% or maybe 45% truth. There's so many things happening behind the stage. And my motto of using social media, being on Instagram, Twitter, is to connect with you, to inspire you, and to get inspiration back. And at the same time, to make you all know that what's happening in my life. I mean, that's the only way I can break the stigmas too if I can't meet you in person, because that's not possible. So for me, that's what I want to do. I want to uplift women of all color, all sizes, all shapes, different minds, who are there to represent themselves the way they are and to accept their flaws.
Thank you.
Thank you. She was waiting for it.
I just want to tell you that you are the most beautiful woman I have ever seen in real life. You really took our hearts, not only mine, but the whole India is really proud of you. And my question is that, did your family supported you at first at your beginning, and including also men in your family?
You know the truth. It's always difficult. Being a woman, being a girl, it's difficult to start, but it's not impossible at the same time. I'm enough fortunate that my mom was always there whenever I wanted to do something and explore my hidden talent. So did my father. But it was difficult to tell them that what eventually I am trying to do. And when they saw me that she is doing something which is really important and impactful, they supported me the most. The shady word that I say, that's from my dad. So I think it's very important to gain that trust, the faith that I'm going to do something big, and let me fly my wings and conquer everywhere. Thank you. Yes. I'm just watching everyone. Hi. I love you too. The fact that they are myths, that's why they never stop me from achieving my goals. That's not true. That's a myth. But we need to break the myth. We need to break the stigma. We need to break and let everyone know that what's the truth. So I did that. And it was challenging, but when I have people supporting me like you, then it's all possible. Your love is enough. Thank you.
Ma'am, I wanted to ask, how is your life behind the cameras? I mean, all the good Instagram posts, all the positive tweets. I mean, you also must have your private life and your normal life like us. So I wanted to know that.
I think would be the right person to say this. But see, how I am right now, if you live with me for the next 24 hours, you will see no change. I'm sorry, I can't fake it. This